Hello, you, hello, YouTubers. Joe Kersey here on Saturday, December 16th at 1400 in the afternoon Eastern Time. And Puppy says hello too. Actually, yesterday I got an exceedingly good piece of news, which Lord knows I could use some really great news from time to time this time of year. Now, when I went to this pre-admission testing on Thursday, the 14th, you get a thing there about you can sign into their website and you can look at your medical records. You can sort of get the results of all the laboratory studies and things. And they give you a super secret, double secret probation activation code. And I thought, well, let's just try this. I thought yesterday I said, well, let's just try this. I was in no way certain that the lab results would be up. Frankly, I didn't expect to see them up there at all in any sort of timely way. But I was very pleasantly surprised. I started horsing with this around 10:30 in the morning yesterday and signed on fine. There were my results, easily was able to find my results. This would be from the blood they drew on Thursday, because they had already given me a copy of the EKG. And I can't grab about these numbers. My BUN was 15. My creatinine was 0.75. The estimated the derived glomerular filtration rate was 96 milliliters per minute. I've got the renal function of a 25-year-old man. Yeah. Then the glucose, which was essentially a fasting glucose, was 112. I'm not diabetic. Yay! My hemoglobin and hematocrit were 13.8 and 37.9. I'm not anemic. Yay! And my potassium, which was the one I was thinking might be a little bit out of line, was 4.4. Dead on in the middle range, right? Laboratory mean, So to me, that's great news, So what it means is that all the weird stuff that I've sent, that's going on, in my body from time to time, it's not due to renal failure and diabetes. Yay! So then later yesterday afternoon, I got a phone call from Tony Ballman, Tony DZ, who I guess he had flown into Yellow Springs on Thursday evening. It was late in the afternoon because he loses 3 hours when he comes from Seattle. And I guess he was. Well, I don't know if he was calling from a restaurant in Yellow Springs or not. Might have been because he was saying he's getting ready to have his second cocktail. And he wanted to know if I was going to come over to this thing that they're having that evening at some joint. Well, I said, I just don't need that hassle in my life right now. first of all, I'd have to stay the night, and I don't want to stay. I don't want to stay the night in somebody's house who I really don't know. And I really don't want to miss church tomorrow because I won't be able to go to church on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or the day before New Year's. So I'm going to miss 3 services anyway. I should probably be back. I should probably be back in time for the first Sunday of January. Which is one I'd probably read anyway, normally. First Sunday of the month. Sometimes the 4th Sunday of the month too. But I didn't want to. I didn't want to miss church on Sunday. But what I did do is I did arrange so that he can have my bed in the north bedroom because he's going to come over for at least one night. He said, and I said that's fine. That's great. And so I rearranged some of the stuff in the other bedroom, the one that Paul used for years. So I can sleep on that bed that night anyway. And then he said, well, Tamara may come over. And I said, that's fine too. I said, well, I'll just figure out a way that I can sleep somewhere else. I'll sleep in the chemo chair or something, So, I mean, it'll all work out. I mean, my household is not really set up for, basically, if I'm going to sleep in, if I'm going to have a guest over, essentially, the assumption is I'm going to be in bed with them fooling around. And that's not the case with either of these people, obviously. Nor would I want it to be. So, got that sort of squared away. And then last night, God bless her, Liz came over. She texted me and says, you want company? I said, yeah, sure. So she brought over some cheese and crackers and sausage and things. And we sat here and shot the breeze for about 2 hours. Now, she's going out to Los Angeles on the evening of the 21st. And she'll be back Christmas Day. And meanwhile, Henry's going to, I think Henry's leaving for Atlanta sometime today, if he decides finally to go. Apparently he's had the reservation twice already and he canceled it. Because he's got family down there. His sister's down there. And they get along very well. So, yeah. I mean, he's gone down there pretty much every Christmas or the Hanukkah time or whatever for several years. I don't think he went down there the last couple of years, but he wanted to go this year again. And good for him. I mean, man needs a break as hard as he works. So that was yesterday, and today's basically just been a very benign day. I've actually watched a couple of movies and looked at old YouTube. Actually, something neat did happen today. Tony Pincham WhatsApped me on an audio call, and his sister and brother-in-law were at his house for their Christmas dinner. And he sent me a picture of this cake that Ann had made, which is a hell of a work of art. And so they're going to, well, right about now anyway, they've already pretty much sat down to eat. And I guess they're going to watch a movie later, Christmas Carol. I don't know what version of the Christmas Carol, but oh yeah, I mean, they're in full Christmas mode. God bless them. I'm glad somebody enjoys that stuff. Because I sure don't. I never really have. Okay, well, on that note, tomorrow, as I said, I want to try and go to the 8 o'clock service, which probably won't be a problem. Since I've actually felt pretty good today. Yeah. Great. I think the fact that the temperatures come up over about 22 has made a big difference, because it's around 42 right now. Yes, that 20-degree difference does make a bit of a difference. So I'll say bye-bye, YouTubers.